Welcome back to WSAV News 3 today at 11. I love Hope United Methodist Church is a place of rich history and deep faith. This year, the House of Worship is celebrating its 175th anniversary. Reverend Meg Procopio and Reverend Jared Wilson join us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, first off, let's talk about the history of the church. 175 years is a long time for anything to exist.
Yes. Founded in 1851, we are so delighted. Isle of Hope is located in this idyllic place just a couple of blocks off the Intercoastal Waterway underneath beautiful oak trees. It's always felt like the generations of the past and the generation of the present just commingled together with a lot of gratitude.
Do you write poetry? Because that was poetic. Okay. So your mission and your vision statement are clear. Cultivating community by uniting in purpose and serving in love.
That has been something that we have really embraced over the past year. We took about a year to develop that mission statement, and it's undergirding everything that we're doing, including this 175th anniversary. It's a wonderful way, I think, to pay tribute to the legacy of Isle of Hope and the power of community and the way that that particular community has impacted not only the greater Savannah community, but also the world.
Yeah, and a part of that legacy is the resources that you provide, right? Because you do mission work. You talked about the world. You do mission work. You serve people right here in our community. And you also provide safe sanctuaries.
Safe Sanctuaries is a mandate of the United Methodist Church where every child, every vulnerable adult, those who work with children, youth, and vulnerable adults, that everyone would find safety under the shadow of the steeple. Mm-hmm. And we do that by living together in a covenant of the ways that we will interact with each other, the ways that we partner together with other adults to make sure that everyone is safe.
Let's talk about some of the other resources that you provide. I mean, that's one of them, but you do mission work abroad.
There are so many ways. I think, mission work is really woven into the DNA of who Isle of Hope is. Mm-hmm. And so there are lots of ministry opportunities, mission opportunities, both here locally and yes, abroad. There's an interest meeting coming up soon about our next trip to Guatemala. Wow. And this congregation has a long history with an orphanage there called Christ Child's Nest. And it's an important part of our work, not only here locally, but abroad for sure, yeah.
So let's take a look at some of the pictures that y'all sent us, because these pictures are not only historic, they're fascinating. This is a picture of the sanctuary?
That is an older picture of the sanctuary, yes, but this quaint little white church that looks deceivingly small, but there's a lot happening there.
And what is this that we're looking at right now?
So this is Dr. Stephen DuPont gave the land on which Isle of Hope is built, and that was in 1851. So you're looking at the deed there. Wow. With that gift of that land. Okay,
so let's talk about the growth of the church, because it started, as you mentioned, this small white building, but now it's evolved.
It has evolved into a church that has a beautiful and well thought of in the community school, preschool, weekday ministry. Jared's already mentioned all of the mission work that we do, and trying very hard to make sure that we not only have mission abroad, but that we have mission at home. Yeah. And so there are many missions that we participate in. Vibrant worship is a big commitment that we have together, and also committed to children and to students, that we continue to grow and develop those people as well.
So we've made our audience wait long enough. Let's talk about the anniversary, because that's actually why you're here.
That's right.
And that is coming up on Sunday, May 3rd, your big 175th anniversary.
It's a big day of celebration. We have a wonderful worship service followed by a brunch under the oaks if the weather holds, and we're hoping for that. But yes, a big day of celebration.
We also have past clergy coming back to be a part of the worship service, to tell stories, to share good food, to worship well, and mostly to just be in gratitude for this church and for all of those that have come before us, and hopefully those that come after us will find us faithful as well.
You're also opening up a time capsule that was buried 25 years ago on the 150th anniversary.
Exactly right, and Meg was there for that burial.
I was there for the burial of that capsule. It has been unearthed And we can't wait to share the contents on May the 3rd of what we thought 25 years ago was important and that we would want to make sure that was carried forward into the future.
So that's the big highlight of
Right,
the event.
right.
Aside from, other people coming back home.
Yes.
Right.
Because it feels like a big reunion for
Yes,
everyone.
yes.
It does.
Okay, so here's the information on your screen. You can find out more about this interview and see more about the anniversary by visiting our website, wsav.com. The 175th anniversary celebration is Sunday, May 3rd at 10:30 a.m. on the front lawn of the church, and you're located on Parkersburg Road in Savannah. Where is that?
That's right on Isle of Hope. So yes, if you're heading into the Isle of Hope area, you cannot miss it.
And worship is actually at 9:15, and then
Yes.
the brunch to follow at 10:30.
Oh,
at
okay. So
10:30,
yeah,
right.
you want people to come to the worship.
Come to worship. Yes.
And then you eat later. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us
you.
today.
Thank you.